Lodging Association today. We want to thank both the chairs today as well as the committee members from both the House and Senate. Briefly, on behalf of the Restaurant and Lodging Association, we'd like to thank the members of the General Assembly as well as the Governor's Office for providing a business environment that has allowed Indiana's hospitality sector to experience recovery throughout the state. While we have many restaurants that we have lost, in particular, we're regaining employment and have had some positive business activity in traditional conventions, youth sports, and such. Many of you are very well aware of them. A large part of this is due to the consistent leadership that this body has provided in an environment of business certainty, which has been in short supply, unfortunately, during very uncertain times across the country. While many are clearly still on the misery index on the hospitality industry, we are certainly far ahead compared to our Midwest neighbors and clearly in the front pack of states throughout the nation in several key hospitality industry economic indicators. While many still suffer in the industry, our largest challenges today are workforce, supply chain, and business travel and traditional business activity. Indiana Restaurant and Lodging Association has and continues to support vaccination programs for our employees and for the general public. However, at the same time, the full board of the association recently took an actual action on a formal position opposing government mandates regarding vaccinations. We simply believe employers are in the best position to determine what's best for their workforce. While I'll work here to not be repetitive, you'll be hearing today from many, but specifically from Mr. Brenniger with the State Chamber, Mr. Berger from the Indiana Manufacturers Association, and several others regarding legal and practical issues. We specifically are concerned that there are currently conflicts or potential conflicts between federal contractor language, which frankly, many in the hospitality industry are federal contractors. The current OSHA proposal that is being litigated, thankfully, and wage and hour requirements and various labor law issues. Specifically, we're very narrow on what our main concern is, testing requirements that are considered in this draft. The availability of tests, currently we're providing 12 to 17,000 tests daily currently. Our testing capacity is not what it was at one time. Simply also vaccination availability as well in some communities. Weekly testing, the number of hours that weekly testing will require of our team members, who compensates them for that, who pays for the testing as well. If restaurants, hotels, and suppliers of the hospitality industry are potentially compelled to follow a federal requirement, through being a federal contractor or the OSHA language, surviving various litigation challenges. The OSHA language impacts employers over 100 employees and does not require all employers to pay for testing of all of our team members. With the language in front of you today, the smallest of restaurants to the largest hotels and to our suppliers would be impacted. We continue to appreciate the guidance and support from the General Assembly. We simply ask for practical analysis of specifically the testing requirement, the associated costs, how employers may navigate both current and potential federal mandates, and how this language may impact our Hoosier workforce and employers. I thank you for your consideration. Be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mr. Tamm. Are there any questions of either committee? Representative Austin.
Thank you. This is not necessarily a question, but would you mind submitting those list of issues to the committee? Just in a bullet point form is fine.
Absolutely, Representative
Austin.
You. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tamm.
Thank you.
Kevin Brenniger, Indiana Chamber.